Now, with all the decisions and steps that President Salva Kiir is making, starting with recognizing Stephen Parr, the current Minister of Peace Building, is the legitimate leader of the SPLM-IO function, to removing members of the cabinet or the ministers who are aligned to the detained First Vice President Machar and replacing them with Stephen Parr's loyalists, to removing members of the assembly or members of parliament who are aligned to First Vice President Riek Machar and SPLM-IO mainstream, and replacing them again with Stephen Parr's loyalists. With all these decisions, it is becoming much more clearer that President Salva Kiir Mayardit is using what we call the divide and rule strategy, or the divide and conquer. It's very clear. For those of you who are students of history or who have learned political education, you might have realized that this same strategy was in use when the colonialists were in Africa, because they fear that when they have all the African communities united, it becomes very hard to control them. It will be very difficult to do that. And in order to create them, to create that space and to make them manageable by these colonialists, what the colonialists did was that they used this strategy, the divide and conquer strategy. And the way that they use it is that they selected a specific group of African communities in that specific country. They give them all the privileges. They favor them against the other community. And in that way, they are trying to create some kind of division within these communities, so that these communities hate themselves, so that they